Hello, and we are back again for the second slot of Hunt. Let's just do the introductions again for everyone to make it a little bit easier. No, the game is not in a finished state, so there still might be things happening or missing textures, so know that that is a thing. I'll hit it away.
All right, my name is Magnus. I'm the creative director of Hunt. I've been working at Crytek for 15, 16 years. Far Cry Crosses 1, 2, 3, and an array of projects.
I'm CJ, I'm the level design director on Hunt, and yeah, pretty much same amount of time, same amount of projects.
All right, so I will tell you a little bit about the game so you know what it is we're trying to achieve, and then we're just gonna go and play. And obviously we're gonna have a QA afterwards and all you guys. I'm gonna talk about what the good and the bads, right? Because we are a early access game, and we are gonna be so we're always honest with this stuff, right? And this is the game is raw, and we're gonna talk about what's good and what's bad and what we're gonna do with it, right? So you can follow and a little bit about the stuff we're trying to do. So Hunt then, Hunt is a first-person multiplayer monster hunting game. You are a bounty hunter, and you're gonna team up with a buddy, and you're gonna kill monsters for gold. Now, the cool thing with our game is that there's other crews out there with the same plan, right? There's 4 other teams doing the same thing. That means there's like 10 players. We want this game to be a co-op game. We promote it in different ways. That you can team revive, and you can bonuses if you distract the bounties together. But you can also play it single player. There can be like 10 single players fighting over it, or there can be like 3 teams of 6 and 4 single players. It's all up for grabs. But we're not doing any kind of 4 versus 4 yet. Who knows if there's a mode or something later on, but that's not what we're doing. So on top of other players then we have like a challenging AI cast. We have a regular grunt army, we have a lot of specials, and they challenge the players all the time. And that, along with like a lot of sound traps, dog chickens, all kinds of things, right? That depending on how you play the game, you will either make a lot of noise or a little noise. If you stealth kill grunts, cool, you go undetected. If you shoot them down, that noise is going to travel across the map. So the hunting ground itself then is like, it's 1K by 1K, it's a sandbox map. You can play it any way you want to. That's what we did in the games that worked the best for us. And the match is divided into 3 phases here. So it's the tracking phase, then you're looking for clues. Everybody start off looking for clues. You have a detective mode, which can detect dark energy, right? Every time you take a clue, the region shrinks. I might play those games, so we have some similarities with some of them, but the more clues you take, the more you narrow down, and then you know where the boss is, right? And what compound, because there's like 15 plus compounds, and the boss can be in multiple locations in each one. So you need to do it because this is also a resource game, right? So if you just run around with a gun, you're gonna ending up with no bullets in it.
As happened in the first game we played.
Yeah, last time we just fucking died immediately.
Yeah.
So anyway, when you get into the boss, that's when the second stage of the game, you're gonna kill him. We are not a boss fighting game. That's not the primary thing you do here. You kill bosses, cool bosses, and all that stuff, but they are there to. So I kill him in order to get to the bounty. I need to banish him to hell. That sends off a signal across the map, right? So everybody who looks at the map knows there's a burning circle appears. The action is taking place there. Everybody with a gun is gonna come rushing and shooting, right? So that's why we call the game Hunt Showdown, right? The guys who took down the boss, they're gonna more or less end up on a defensive mission, and other people will wait outside and try to take you as a leave, or they will attack you as you attacking the boss. So it's like, you can play this game in many, many ways, right? We have a high replayability factor on this game.
I think there's something we forgot actually to mention that turned out in the last game that would be quite interesting for people. I don't know whether you picked up on that when we played it, was that when you kill a boss, each player can take a bounty. You can choose to take one each, or just one player taking one. But whoever carries that bounty will be visible to everyone on the map.
Yeah,
right?
it's
so there's a tactical element there.
Exactly. So we're using the detective mode again, then boom, you can kind of track where that bounty is going, because they're going to try to extract. Mm-hmm. If they do, they get, of course, a lot of cash, and if you don't, then you just get some XP based on what you have done across the map in general, right? Yeah. That is it. I mean, kind of the core gameplay we're looking for is like very high tension tactical gameplay. We use it basically when you start a game, you recruit a hunter. You buy things in a shop. Like the more stuff you put on him, the cooler you will be, and the more you have to lose. Because if he dies, it's gone forever.
And that's an in-game shop, not a
It's
real money
yeah, exactly. So you lose that character forever. Everything brought and everything you put on him, that's gone forever. That's what we mean with permadeath, right? Now, as you play and as you earn XP, your bloodline, your player, he also upgrades, right? So even if your character dies, whatever he has unlocked is ready for you to buy again with when you recruit a new hunter. So we have that kind of we have two kind of progressions, right? And the hunter, when he survives, he levels up. He gets a hunter point. He can spend that on improving his health bar or adding traits to him. So we can have like dual wield, pack mule things. It's like what do we call those traits? We call them
the ambidextrous and stuff.
yeah, that
things
kind
like
of things.
yeah.
Like they're not aggressive. They're passive traits,
Passive
right?
traits, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you do, man. And this is a match-based game. You loop, you upgrade, you buy new stuff, you compete with ranks, and who's the coolest guy. Is there anything else to talk about right now?
Yes.
Do we cover the
Extra life. Money
Sorry?
for the kids.
Oh yeah, extra
Money
life.
for the kids.
Yeah, the point why we're here.
Yeah, we donated $100 already, even if my money didn't pass through. Donate something for the kids, man. Do that, and I hope you guys like when we play the game.
Yeah.
We're almost at 500, so we expect at least in the first half hour to get that goal. Guys, get on it.
Yeah.
Okay. And after the sessions, there will be a Q&A, so Janica here will collect the questions you guys have, and we're going to talk about it, right?
Yeah.
But I stress, man, this is going to be raw. We're going to see ugly shit, we're going to see cool shit, and we're going to talk about it as we play.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna go to the Be Right Back stream for a little bit, and then we hop into the game. So
All right.
see you guys
Cool.
there.